Oh my God. Anyways, guys, you guys already know the drill. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? And also don't forget to comment. If you don't have anything positive to say, drop me an emoji. That will work, okay? That will work perfectly for me, because if you have negative things to say, I will delete them and I will block you from my channel. That is, I don't have time for crying. Be a big boy, put on your big boy's pants or your big girl skirts, and let's go to work. That's how it is, all right? Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Oh my God, it's hot. Ooh, I almost burned myself. Right? Let me set it down. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, yep. we about to look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we'll check out prices in details. And once we are done with that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, let me set this down. It's too hard for me to drink it anyways. Before that, if you know something, okay, the difference between somebody who really wants to make it and somebody who just like, yeah, I think I will make it, is clear in everything that you do, in everything. Okay, like for example, like we're talking about here, there is bloody days in the market, Casper is falling, everything is going to crap, people are running off, right? Everybody else is running away. But somebody like me, I have my conviction. Like I told you guys, 5 million Casper, that's where I want to go. When everybody was running, I was buying Casper. I was making moves that to an ordinary person, it will sound crazy, okay? Because again, when I look at it, God damn it, with uphold, right? They wouldn't let me transfer money. So I did something that I think it will benefit me in the end. You guys already know I'm trading in 3 different positions. I'm trading Bydfi, Phemex, and Wix exchange. So what I did, I closed my positions on my Bydfi and on my Wix exchange, okay, with the money I had laying there, transfer it straight to uphold. Transfer it to uphold, that was around probably $3,000, close to $4,000. I bought Casper on spot, because again, you have to remember something. When you buy on spot, you don't have risk of losing your money, okay? Price may go up or down, whatever it does, you're gonna make your money. And then I went on Phemex, I closed my Jasmine position, and I split it into 2. That's what I did. I split it so one half will be opening a Jasmine position and another half will be opening a Casper position. It's risky, yes. There is nothing on this earth without risk. But again, like I usually tell you, you have to play according to how much risk you can tolerate. You guys already know me. Risk is my middle name. I don't care. This is money that, like I said, is money I'm willing to lose. I put my money where my mouth is, okay? You can see it if you want to. If you're following me on X or Twitter or however you want to call it, you can see it right there. Let's see, what is it? Casper. See this one? Excuse me. As you can see right there, let me go back a little bit. See, this is like the date is there. Go there. It's today the 2nd, right? I bought it. I didn't waste time on it. I saw that price go down to like close to 3 cents or 2 point something, but you know, plus the fees. I spent 3,500 and I got, look at it, the date is right there, February the 2nd. I got 111,000 Caspers added to my bag. I don't have time to cry. I don't have time to waste, because when I told you I want to be rich, I want to become a multi-millionaire on this, is because I really want to do it. I don't have time for anything else. Understand, the opportunities in front of us, they are not going to be here forever. They are not going to last long, because again, everybody and their grandmama still not understanding it. When I tell you, they are not going to print money. The guy that Trumpicius Magicius, our good friend, he said he's going to bring in as what you call it, as the new Fed chair, right? Go look at his history. In the past, he has never been in favor of printing money. And right now, what he's talking about is saying like, hey, we are going to shrink the Fed balance sheet, which means they want the Fed to spend even less. They are going to reduce interest rate without printing. What does that do? The money that we already have in the streets, the $4 trillion we already have in the streets, which some of it is going to go towards buying Japanese bonds, the rest, they're going to make their interest rate so low so that you and I can go and borrow the money. I told you they are going to fix the currency, and the currency is going to fix economy. If they make the interest low, okay, you and me can easily borrow money to buy houses, to buy cars, to go on vacation, to do whatever you want to do. And when people start borrowing this money, it will take the amount of dollars in the streets off the streets. And that, my friend, will reduce inflation. It's a genius way to do this. And on top of that, okay, you also think about it, the way they are even thinking about, not even thinking, they're about to do it, hooking treasury bonds with stable coins, okay, because they know the future of finance is on stable coins. They're about to do this, and once they do, guess what's going to happen? When people go to staking, people go to this, people go to that, it's even going to reduce even more the amount of dollars out there in the streets. And you are sitting there wondering, when am I going to do this? Should I go there? Should I not go there? Guys, they are about to fuck people over. I told you, stay away from gold, right? What's happening to gold? Gold going down is not anything else. No. Gold is severely. Oh my God. Gold is severely oversold. I mean, overbought. That's why the RSI, even with the $10 trillion dump, the RSI is still high. It's still high. You have to understand this. Gold is not like a normal meme coin. It's something that takes time to build up, okay? And when it goes up that fast, people are going to sell off. You have to understand this. And listen, look, this is something, again, when you get the time, you go and start looking at it. You go and start, because people, what they do sometimes is that they just try to follow everybody and their grandmama what they're doing. You remember yesterday, let me zoom it in. Let me start it on the 1 hourly, because it's always good thing to start looking at it. You remember what I was telling you? The 1 hourly. See what happened? Look at the ribbon. Ribbon spraying, but it's still pointing downwards. So gold is still going to drop some more. It's still going to go. And normally it's like the price of gold, when gold is having this organic growth, it usually takes its time. That's why it is called a store of value. But right now, everybody and their grandmama jumped in. Once they jumped in, people sold off. I have a plan. Like I said, just like with Bitcoin, I'm not selling my gold. I'm not. And if this does not catch your attention, look at it again. Excuse me. On the 4 hour, what do you see? See that ribbon? It has started to curve down. It is flipping right now, flipping. What usually happens here is that in a matter of couple of hours or even days, it's going to turn red. That's what's going to happen. Right now, look how it is fighting that moving average. See how it is fighting it? It is below it, it's above it. It's below it, it's above it. And that is something, again, I'm telling you, it is, yeah, there's so much more pain coming. And you got to look at it again in another way. Look at the daily. Look at the daily. See, yesterday, I told you. See, now, we closed inside. If you look at it. This was yesterday, okay? Yesterday, we closed inside the ribbon. What are you looking at today? Today is not closed yet. We came under the ribbon, but we are still inside. So, yeah, maybe we'll close right there, okay? Maybe we'll close in here today, and then the day opens tomorrow, the next candle, bam. Because, again, it's a simple, very simple TA tactics. Price always follows the moving average. Always. It doesn't miss it. When it gets down there, then we're going to see. Is it going to bounce and go up? Or maybe it's going to break through it, comes back down, uses it as a resistance, and down we went. But one thing you can tell and you cannot deny is that gold is in the downtrend. All this quick money that came in, as fast as it came, a lot of people are jumping bridges. Yeah. People are jumping bridges. Like I said, you do not want to be exit liquidity. Now, going back to what we are talking about, what kind of person are you? Do you really want to make it? Or are you just trying to make a few bucks here and there and then fuck off? What kind of person are you? That is where it comes to the decision making. That's where it comes to how you view money. That's where it comes to how your moves that you are going to make within this time. We already know Casper, for example, we do have stable coins coming this first quarter. We already know. Does our price really have to affect you? Does your mind get touched? I mean, does your way of seeing things get affected by what supposed to actually happen? Okay? Ask yourself that. Where do you want to be in 5 years from now? Where do you want to be? Like, for example, let's just say, okay, in 5 years, I want to have $2 million in the bank. What's the next move? How do I get $2 million, right? The next move should not be, oh shit, stock market is going down. I'm not finding any way to make money. That should not be your move. Oh shit, Casper is going down. Man, you know what? I'm going to stay on the sideline. I'm not going to find a way of making money. That, my friend, should not be your move. Your move should be trying to look for how to make that money to get those $2 million, right? Everything goes down. It doesn't go up in a straight line. Now, the question should be, what's the next move? What's the next move? Should I get on a leverage trade? Should I get on a spot trade? Should I go sell some gold? Should I sell my car? That should be your move because you really want it, right? People that are going with the doubt usually be the first people to lose. It's like you're a soldier. You're in the army. There's war. If you go in with fear, you will die, right? But if you go in, it is what it is. It is my turn, I will go. If it is not my turn, shit, I'm going to make it. I'm Rambo. Let me Rambo this bitch. You're going to come out there alive, right? There's blood in the streets. Yeah, I can't deny it. Nobody can deny it. It is everywhere. But you have to understand something. The financial system is changing. Financial system is changing. It's going from one thing to another. And if history has taught us good, is that those of them that adopted that new system earlier than anybody else, they made a lot of money. They made a lot of money. You remember when we used to be trade by barter, right? Oh, you give me a goat, I'll give you 10 chickens. That's how it used to be. Until somebody found out that, oh, we could trade with gold coins. 10 goats equals to one goat coin. And it saved a lot of people a lot of trouble. Now I don't have to carry my 300 goats to the market to go and sell them. Nope, I can have them at home. And you know what? You want the goats, just give me one gold coin. You come and grab your 10 goats. It saves a lot. Until somebody found out that, you know what? Instead of carrying gold everywhere, it's heavy, it's bulky, it's difficult. How about we do IOUs? That's how money was born, right? Fiat money. And those of them who adopted fiat money earlier than anybody else, they became multi-millionaire. See it? The same thing right now we are going from fiat, physical money, to blockchain, internet money. That's where we're going. And everybody who adopts it first will make a lot of money. How do you think those of them that made millions and millions with Bitcoin, why do you think they're multi-millionaires? Guilty, but hey, how do you know? Because again, we found the faults on the financial system. We found that fault. Now you have a system that is going on. It be like, you know what? Bitcoin failed, okay, because it couldn't do what we were expecting it to do. Because again, demand is different from whatever crap they're trying to tell you, store of value bull crap, which again, I know is not there. I'm still holding mine, just like I'm holding my gold, because Bitcoin still have the hype. When that hype dies, I'm out of it. It's that simple. Okay? So you have to think about it. Where are we going? Instant payments. I don't want to sit here, let me go to Walmart and go buy my coffee for my mug, and I have to stand there 10 minutes to see Bitcoin transaction go through. Or I don't want to stand in the line to see, like, you know what, you swipe. Sir, I don't think you swiped it. It didn't go through. When you find, oh crap, the network is down. You don't want to do that. I don't want to sit there and they tell me, you know what, yeah, you have the money, but you cannot spend it because there is a big rat chewing our cables. You don't want to do it. Okay? That's what I'm telling you. Those are things you don't want to go over there. You try to buy. You know what? Your tax, your fee was $1, but you know what? Since everybody and their grandmama is also buying shit, your fee is gonna be $50. Nobody wants to do that, and that's exactly what Crashilandia, okay, which y'all call Solana, the dying one, which y'all call Ethereum, and the Hackylandia, which y'all call Sui, they're doing. Casper is different. Way different than all of them. Even the raccoon don't even come close. Don't even come close to it. Casper, trust me, everybody's going for the big money. Oh, store of value. Oh, this and that, big money. Casper is going for the small money. The small daily, because the online transactions is what is going to make Casper jump. And these stable coins coming on chain is a game changer. A game changer, the beginning of it, because once the VPROX go live, oh my goodness. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Because again, we have that shit going, and we have our good friend Trumpicius Magicius going. Very soon he will be like, hold on, give me a second. Alakazam, ping pang, clarity egg, pass. And then you will hear everybody say, ooh, la foo. By the time everybody and their grandmama figures it out, you want to be ahead of that curve. You want to be ahead of it. That is the simple truth of it. If you sit there and you don't make a move, you will sit there and cry about it. When everybody else is driving Cambos, I don't call them Lambos anymore. I call them Cambos because they'll be bought with Casper money. So Cambos. When everybody else is driving that, you will be busy hitting your head on the wall. You will be busy saying, had I known. The same thing, you see people, it doesn't fail. Casper 20 cents. Oh yeah, I can't get more than enough. Oh man, I wish it would go back down to 2 cents. Oh man, if it goes back down to 3 cents, I would have filled a truckload. Where is Casper now? What are you doing about it? You're not buying. People are, oh yeah, it's a dead coin. It's blood everywhere. Oh man, stay away from the market. Stay away from this. Yeah, see that? That's what people are doing right now. Instead, like I will tell you something. This early morning, right, Uncle T, man, that guy always gets me. Always. I say, well, I pick up the phone trying to figure out, cause you know, Uncle T is good with mechanical stuff, right? So I pick up the phone. I was like, yo, Uncle T, what's up? And he goes, yeah, yo. I said, don't make so much noise. I said, why? Why wouldn't I make so much noise? You and I always hype up everything. So why should I be speaking in little tones? He's like, yeah. Your aunt is in the house. I said, what? Your wife is in the house? You say, yeah. I said, what? So what does that concern me? And he goes like, yeah, you know, she's been getting on my side of not doing these cheesecakes the way I'm supposed to be cooking them. And I've been trying to cook them how I like them. And I said, dude, why is that a problem between you and your wife? That doesn't make any sense at all. Your wife's supposed to be like, they cook something and you pretend it is good, even if it is bad. You pretend like, I like it, baby. You pretend it. But Uncle T was like, dude, I will do that with the chicken. I will do that with the soup. But man, if she cooks the cheesecake her way, hell no, I can't do that. I said, really? So when he was saying that, since I could see him on camera, I could see his wife behind him. And I was trying to tell him to shut up. And I was like, I was trying to tell him to shut shut up because she's behind listening to him. I'm like, Uncle D. And Uncle D like, well, what are you doing? Say something. I was like, she's behind you. Oh shit. She's just started blow up at him, chasing him with her. The whole house was like a Tom and Jerry. All you could hear was blim blam everywhere. So Uncle G, I was like, man, listen, you knew the danger was there. You didn't say anything. What kind of nephew are you? I said, Uncle T, it's the same thing. I was trying to warn you about the danger so that you can make moves accordingly. You're not behaving like these people with the stock or crypto market. He was like laughing like you. Oh, hold on, let me show you in a second. Let me show you. This was just Uncle T like you have to say you like it. Uncle T like, no, you're not gonna mess up my cheesecake. It's not happening. Uncle T he's having fun. Uncle T Uncle T is having fun, and the wife is about to kill him. Like, I don't care. He's having fun. So, anyways, what you have to do, like, when I see this kind of stuff, I just think about the whole market right now, right? You see the bear, everybody else, yeah, it's a bear market, it's a bear market. And what do? You grab what is important to you and you running. Shit, I'm getting into Casper. I don't care how bad it is. I'm getting in. Question is, what are you doing? How bad do you really want it? Because if you want it that bad, you'll be making moves. You will not care how bad the market looks like, how bloody the street looks like. Because again, something that people don't tell you is that, yeah, if you make that move, you'll be okay. You will be fine. Those of them who don't, yeah, they end up crying about it. Okay, so it's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do or what not to do. When you're running, yeah. Right now we're talking, the market has started to show signs to go up because again, it's all about the macroeconomy. They are going to fix that. The dollar is the thing. It is what it's not what you think. It's not like, yeah, we're going to cut interest rate and then we're going to print to oblivion. Again, see who they are nominating to be the new Fed chair. He's not a fan of printing. He has showed it in his, go read his biography. You will see it there. In history, he's shown it. And again, yeah, they're going to drop interest rate. Just like I told you a couple of months ago, they will drop interest rate, but they're not going to print money. If they want to shrink the Fed's balance sheet, where does printing money fit into shrinking it? Shrinking meaning taking the dollars off the street, not adding more dollars to it. It's a simple thing. It's not a chemical equation. It's a simple 1 + 1 = 2. If you cannot calculate that, yeah, I don't want to be the one to call you an idiot. But it's up to you, right? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh my God. You see, this is again, I keep telling you, look at the liquidation map. Look at liquidation. For those of you who don't, I think I do have a coin glass. Okay, here it is. Coin glass, this one. This is something that you need to keep an eye on. It will tell you exactly what you want to know. Let's see Bitcoin, for example. Okay, not here. Excuse me for a second. Excuse me. Let's cancel this. We go into liquidation maps. Okay, now if you look at that, you just have to look at it. Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin. Oh, come on! Don't do this. I don't want the trending. I just want a liquidation map. Okay, liquidation map, and we search. Let's search Bitcoin here. Let's go Bitcoin, BTC. Anyone you want to take, it'll work. See, this is where the whole thing supposed to make sense. When you start to look at this, look at the price of Bitcoin right now, right? And look at this. See, we have liquidation. We have $8.5 million. If we look at down there, right? $27 million. But look at up there. Look at up there. What do you have? You got come on, $25.9 million. I need to change it to the first or second one. First one, model 2. Sorry, because it's just showing 24 hours. I need to show you something more than that. Let's say the weekly, for example. Weekly should like kind of blow it out. If you look at 24 hours, it ain't gonna show you much. Okay, now look down here. What do you have? $4.8 million, right? Look at up there. What do you have? $34 million. So all you need to do is follow the liquidation heat map. Look at off here. What do you have? $31 million. So the places that shines even more have $37 million in liquidation, and you have the price down here 9.8. So market makers always do this. They don't play around with you. If you go into the monthly, for example, let it load up for a second. Let's see. Come on, you gotta hurry up. Load up for me. Okay. Monthly, you see the same thing. Now look, on the monthly, what is the price? Come on, my damn finger, it's not showing me. Well, this is the one that everybody's talking about. Oh, look at that monthly, we got $18 million. Okay, $18 million versus $37 million. Which one is higher? Like I told you, in the past, we had these little liquidations here, 17 million there, this and that. That's why I was telling you, I think I was going to go and grab it. But the highest liquidations are on top. On top, when you look at the Coin Glass, if you don't have Coin Glass, go ahead and download that app. It will help you a lot, okay? But anyways, now let's go right quick, go back here. I know a lot of people are still jumping bridges, right? Like I told you, see, the 1 hour has flipped. The daily has flipped. Let's see the weekly, then the monthly. Everything will start to go as anything else, okay? As planned. But anyways, let's start first with King Kaspa, KAS. And we have here, for the past hour, 4.4% up, 8% up on the day, 14.3% down on the week, 24.1% down on the month, and 72.2% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $910.78 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $45.19 million. We look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 0.2% down the last hour, 1.7% up on the day, 7% down on the week, 12.4% down on the month, and 33.1% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.01 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $23.53 million. We look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. We do have here 1.5% up in the last hour, 8.4% up on the day, 11% down on the week, 17.4% down on the month, and 75.1% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $71.59 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $3.66 million. Okay, now let's go to the next one. It's gonna be Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Let's see. For the past hour, 0.9% up, 6.2% up on the day, 11.9% down on the week, 2.2% down on the month, and 78.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $301.37 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $29.58 million. Now we go look at Jonathan's pet turtle, which he calls Bitcoin, and I call the orange guy. We see here 0.2% up in the last hour, 1.6% up on the day, 9.7% down on the week, 12.2% down on the month, and 21.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.58 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $90.26 billion. Okay, one thing you got to understand here, okay, because everybody and their grandmama is telling you like, yeah, maybe we still go back down. But I was looking at charts today, and there is a massive CME gap around that $84,000 to $86,000 Bitcoin. So I think it's gonna go fill it, and once it fills it, let's see if that will bring the euphoria in, because not many people are looking at CME gaps. Only a few people do that. But well, let's watch and see what happens from here on. I think that should be should be something like will be good for the market if we start to recover from here. But I think with the beautiful bill coming on, midterm elections coming on, Trump issues want to go over there with everything being positive. Yeah, I think he's gonna really play his own cards. Like again, the new guy that he nominated for the Fed chair, cutting interest rates is going to make people try to borrow as much money as possible and then lead into stock market and stuff like that. Again, you can sit there and think about it, but it doesn't make any sense for you to tell me they are going to print money when the new Fed chair is talking about all he wants to do is shrink the balance sheet. So they're not going to print money. It's up to you. You do you, I do me, and God bless America, right? Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at prices in details and look at trading view. No, I want to go with Casper. Let's first look at the Dixie. Dixie's doing perfectly well. Like I said, I told you they are going to save it. They are going to save the currency. It's not economy. Well, look at it. Dixie's doing pretty good. Bitcoin is also going up. So not what we want to see, but let's watch and see. Okay. Now, if you look at charts, we look at Casper, because I want Casper, not gold. Casper, we already seen what gold is doing. KS, and we open up this one, okay? As you see, this is where it usually starts, okay? Look at Casper, look at the ribbon. Ribbon still red, but it's curving up. We came exactly on that important resistance, now support. It's part of the falling wedge. Okay, it's part of the falling wedge. It just keep bumping up and down until it gets to the to the breaking point. Now, just like always, like I said, price always get attracted to moving average, right? Let's see what it does, but I think it's gonna go back up there first at around that 3.5, 3.6 cents, which was a major support. So let's see if it acts as a major resistance, or maybe we break above it and keep on going, right? Let's watch and see. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, I think it's we can't say much until the 1 hour flips first. We want to see the 1 hour flipping. Once it turns green, the RSI and MACD go up and everything else starts to look like that, then we can start making notes on the 4-hourly, right? But so far so good. Yeah, I think we got to watch that 4 hours to go first. But it looks pretty good because the moving average is sitting around 4.1 cents. So yeah, if your price goes up there like it usually do, we can expect a 4 or even a 5 cent Casper very soon. Okay, now if you look at it on the daily, you see the same thing. The way that how high that moving average is what makes me like feel so bullish, because the moving average is still sitting around that almost 6 cents. So yeah, the chances of price going back up to 4, 5, 6 cents is very real, and that's why I made my move. Like, you know what, I want to buy more Casper. Okay, I want to take the less risky side, which is a spot. So I bought more. So you can understand it probably better if you are zooming out and be looking at the price. We are in this falling wedge, which now we just touched the bottom side of the wedge. The next move supposed to be going up to try to break the resistance, okay? Which again, like I said, at 4 cents, if you go above it, you start looking at 5 or even 6 cents. If we break this falling wedge, the target is 20 cents, all-time high, because that is where all this resistance you're looking at, it began all since 20 cents. Now, if you break above it, use that as support and start going up, yeah, Casper is heading to 20 cents. That's what it is, okay? It's up to you. But for me, that's why I keep saying, as long as we're still inside it and we're still below 10 cents, it's just noise. Okay, nothing else but noise. Other than that, we do have 15 cents above that, 18, 19 cents before we start looking at 20 cents. And before you know it, price discovery. But everything is up to you. You want to sit there and cry about it, that's you. You want to make money, make a move. Okay, that's the simple truth about it. Okay, now let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin. Let's see what we got going on there. On Quant, exactly the same, right? This major support, that's what we bounced up on. Now the moving average is sitting at $72. Let's see how we get there, what happens. Okay, above that we do have let's go on the 4-hourly. You will also see, because Quant has already flipped. You see, Quant has flipped on top of the moving ribbon. Now we're waiting for it to turn green. Once it turns green, ooh la la, that's what we're waiting for right now. If you look at the 4-hourly, you see the same. Just like Casper, you can't really make any move until the 1 hour confirms itself, right? So normally right now when people are panicking, like I told you guys yesterday, you can't actually do any TA. All you have to do is just watch Bitcoin. That's all you have to do. But so far, things are looking good. Okay, things are looking good for Quant. If you look at it on the daily, we are also looking great. We tested that support. Now let's see if we can bounce off it to go back up again, right? That's why for me, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Above that, we do have 151, then 164. Things go good, we'll be looking at 230 and then all-time high, which is not far from where we are, right? It's not that hard. Trust me, it's not. It's not going to take 6 months to a year. That thing is going to run faster than that. But oh well, let's watch and see. Okay. And then before you know it, we'll be into price discovery. For Bitcoin, like I said, I don't like looking at Bitcoin because again, it's very, very heavily manipulated. That's one thing I don't like about it. Okay. But hey, it is what it is. Now, the only thing that caught my attention on Bitcoin, like I was looking at it on the weekly, is this. See this ribbon turning red? That is something that is it's an moment. That's what it is. But again, I still have to keep calm because when you start looking at the indicator that I'm looking at, this one, this pi cycle top indicator, it shows you that no, Bitcoin is not there yet. It's not there. You see, since you can go even back since the last bull run, you see? They need to cross. See the last bull run? The red and the blue, they cross. They need to. They haven't crossed yet. You can look at it however you want to look at any bull run we've ever seen. You see, they always cross. They haven't done that yet. They haven't, because time is coming when they go and you see the blue line go under the red line. Once you see that, that is when exactly the bull run ends. But we haven't done that yet. We haven't. They are still way above the other one. So yeah, let's watch and see. Let's see what the hell happens. Let's see if monetary policy changes, and let's see if anything else happens. But for me, I think they're still going to pump it. The way it is going right now, they are going to pump Bitcoin. And once Bitcoin pumps, that mentality is still there that, hey, everybody and their grandmama is going to go up. And then that's what you will see. Okay. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Let's see how we've been doing. Okay. As you guys already know, the move that I made today, the second, you guys saw it. So I don't hide. I put my mouth where my money is, right? But on my leverage, oh crap, come on. On my leverage, like I usually say, please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing, because it's the easiest way for you to lose your money. Easiest way. Now, down below, I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Wix, and Margex. Follow those links. Follow the links. If you don't get the money. Follow the links, meet their deposit requirements, and they're going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, my friend, you start. Take $20 out. $20, no more, no less. Just $20 and practice. If you can turn that $20 into 40, 80, 90, 100, or whatever you want to go, then you are ready. If you still cannot do it, my friend, keep on practicing. That will be the only thing I can tell you, because if you don't practice, Rex City will welcome you with open arms. Also down there, I do have the link to Acorn. Acorn I'm using to teach my son how to trade on ETFs and stock market and stuff like that. That one, you don't need to meet any requirement. Just follow that link. That will give you $5. It's not enough, but it's a way to get you started on your investment journey, right? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions, okay? We are going to start first with Bydfi. Just like I told you, here I close my Casper's position because I use that money to buy on spot. Right now, I'm only trading Jasmine and the Quant on this position. My overall is still up $3,900. I think sometime in the future, very soon, I'm going to open that Casper position again. But anyways, if you look at my positions right now, on my Quant, I am still down $5,400. Yeah, it's all right. And on my Jasmine, I am up $489. Well, same thing. I trade at 50x and I do not use stop losses. That's me. Okay, next one is gonna be on my Phemex. Here I'm trading King Casper, Jasmine, and Quant. Like you guys already know, I split that Jasmine position to reopen Casper and Jasmine again. My overall is sitting at $1,100 approximately. If you look at my positions, you will see that here my Jasmine, I am up $62. Okay, not bad. I'm still at the same thing. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop loss. Okay, and on my Casper position, I am up $165. Not bad. Okay, so considering that I opened it this morning, man, he's doing good. And on my Quant, I am up $246. Same thing. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. Okay, next one, last but not the least, is going to be Wix. On Wix, like I said, I closed my Casper position to buy on spot, right? So, but my overall here is still sitting at $1,200 approximately. If you open up my positions, on my Jasmine, I am still up $488. And on my Quant, I am also still up $290. So yeah, but this is not what I'm looking for. I already told you guys. If you do your little math, for example, let's just say Jasmine goes back up to 1 cent. This position will be worth $4,000, and we are not far away from 1 cent. Not far away from it. The one I'm looking at is 3.5 cents. If this position will be up $27,000 at 3.5 cents. Okay, and hey, like I said, these are numbers that you have to do on your own. Okay, if it goes to 15 cents, $135,000. If you hit 20 cents, $182,000. Last bull run all-time high was the 30 cents, $275,000. Me, I think it's 60 cents probably there where we will hit this run. But let's watch and see. Okay, 60 cents, that will put me at $500,000. See, those are the numbers I'm playing in my book. And consider that on Jasmine I have 3 different positions. So if we go to that and I get $500,000 on each position, that should be more than enough. But anyway, now let's go look at the last one, which is going to be Acorn, which is my son's trading account. Let's see here. Right now he's sitting at $828. Not bad for a 9-year-old boy. No, not bad. Anyways, now we see here, looking at his portfolio, we are going to see, yeah, he's still up 4.91%. And we look at S&P 500, we are $390. Medium companies, $49. Small companies, $24. And international companies, $198. On the bonds, we only got 2. The short term, which are $49, and the aggregate bonds, which are sitting at $115. Not bad. He's doing good. I'm proud of my boy. I'm proud of my son. He's doing really, really good. So anyways, it's up to you. Like I said, what kind of person do you want to be? What are you expecting? Do you want to make it? Are you sure you really want to make it? Or are you just following the hype? You have to make up your mind, because this riches, this generational wealth does not wait for anybody. If you think they're going to pause it just until you make up your mind, man, you're in the wrong place. That's what I would tell you. You're in the wrong place. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to give me that thumbs up button. It only takes you a second. Give me a nice comment. If you don't have nice thing to say, please stay away from commenting, because if it is negative or is full of you crying about your portfolio or your price, I am going to delete it and I'm going to block you if it is your third strike. Trust me, rules are made to be followed. Okay? And also, don't also forget, you need to share so that all the millionaire minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.